It's safe to say that video games as a medium have greatly outgrown their original concept. No longer are we playing just arcade games like Pac-Man. Now we're basically experiencing playable movies when you look at games like from PlayStation. For example, The Last of Us, which ended up getting its own show. Even games like God of War and Spider-Man 2. These could technically work as a live action portrayal. And of course with that also comes costs and alongside its production. Video games now take not only years but an insane amount of money to produce if you want it to be quote-unquote AAA quality. Recently, GTA 6 just got announced, also just got a trailer. And the gap between Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto 6 is a whopping 12 years. That is insane to think about. The gap between Grand Theft Auto games originally used to be maybe about a year to maybe 3 years top. I say all that to say, do video games really need to be in development for that long? Rockstar has dropped another game in between that. So it's not like Rockstar has been completely quiet between the 12 years. We have Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm sure you guys have seen the Nakey Jakey video that Rockstar game design is outdated. And I am almost certain that Grand Theft Auto 6 is probably gonna fall suit to that. That leads me to also ask the question, if it ain't broke, don't fix it is still the mindset of Rockstar. Should these games really be taking that long to develop? Everyone gives flack to Ubisoft, and I feel like Rockstar is kind of almost doing the same thing. Each new game they have is the same game design, but the map is fucking huge. I also want to say that to give Rockstar their props, they make their worlds alive. There are still events in Red Dead Redemption 2 that people probably are still just discovering. One of my videos is that if you don't do a side mission with Arthur, and you go to the train station, there is another character there that you have a completely different interaction with. And it's also based on your honor system. So don't get me wrong, Rockstar definitely shows love to their video games with not only quantity in terms of how big the map is, but also quality in terms of what you can do in that world. Versus a Ubisoft, which is, let's make the map super big and let's replace interesting side missions with the same side mission, copy and paste it 15 times over. However, Nakey Jakey is still correct. Rockstar's game design is fundamentally, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but add a slight adjustment to it. Now, the real argument is it okay for games to be in development for this long? And the answer is yes. You don't want an annual release such as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 that just recently came out. You also don't want games like Assassin's Creed Origins to Valhalla, where it's basically the same, if it ain't broke, don't fix it style, but it only gets worse with each new game that is releasing. The basics of those Assassin's Creed games play like shit. It's not a lot of quality given into it when you really think about it, and when you play the game, you don't really feel that great. Guys, it's been one hell of a ride. I know a lot of people are still mad that we have to wait till 2025 to actually get our hands on it, but 2023 is basically over. We're like, I know this is the beginning of December, but December blinks as soon as you get the fucking Christmas. Let's keep it a minute. Those last 6 days afterwards, no one really gives a fuck. So we'll be in 2025 before you know it. We still don't have an official release date, as in what part of the year it'll probably come out. It'll still be a while, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just have faith in Rockstar. Let them cook. And that's all I really want to say. Goodbye.